He's on fire from long range.
That's the basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the East Kentucky Sports Network here live from Memorial Gymnasium here. We're going to get one last game in before this weather comes in tomorrow. The Bulldogs hosting the Letcher Central Cougars, 14th Region action. I'm Nathan Little, joined by Chandler Wilcox, and hey, this could be the last game we get to play for a while, Chandler.
Yeah, the way they're talking, we may not be able to get out of our houses for a while after this, so better enjoy it while we can.
And this hill right here, you don't want to mess with this on ice. I know you've been here a while, Chandler, but have you seen the stories of trying to get up the hill here beside Memorial Gym?
I've more heard about the sledding stories coming down it. Okay. Which sounds very intriguing. However, I'm worried about where I would end up, like if I went sledding. But somebody told me if you hit enough steam, hit enough momentum, you could get all the way to Taxi Alley. Now, I'm not condoning that, but in theory.
We'll see what happens. See which one of these teams can pick up some steam here tonight. Hazard, pretty hot season to start things out, but I know their All-A run ended a lot earlier than they wanted to. They lost to Breathitt County. Breathitt County seems to have their number in big games.
Yeah. I mean, how many times in these? I mean, last year Hazard beat them, 4 or 5 times before Breathitt beat them?
4 times, and the 5th time Breathitt got them. Breathitt's ended their postseason run since it was 3 consecutive years in a row, and this year everything looked to be going well, but Breathitt shows they're still ready to go, formidable. They did not fare well though, and I don't know if you saw that they played Martin County in the All-A and
did not go well.
Didn't go well. So,
and you know it, and they had a close game with Leslie County in that. I guess would be the region final of the All-A.
Yeah.
So it kind of shows maybe this region is a little kind of more wide open than maybe it was in the last few years, at least to me, although I say that. But, Perry won it, 2 years ago, and I wouldn't have going into it, thought Perry was going to win.
You just never know. Hazard's been such a good team the last several years, and, they've, arguably through the regular season, we're the team to beat, 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
But look, it's one game, one night. It's hard.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to go. If you have one slow night, another team, has a good night. Anybody can beat anybody here in the 14th region. So it's good atmosphere. Better basketball for everybody, but Hazard, I'm sure they're looking to come out here, get on a big run going into this. Going into the backstretch of the season.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost to February, Chandler.
Yeah.
This is we're coming down to it.
Yeah, we really are, and that's what'll be interesting to see is how these teams continue to build on their momentum. Both teams have won a few games in a row, and I'm intrigued to see how they continue going forward.
Absolutely, folks. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we're going to talk to these coaches, and we'll fill you in, get you ready for the game. We got Hazard taking on Letcher Central on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting. If you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 to 4 Monday through Friday. 436-6886.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Coaches having the officials meeting at half court, getting things ready to go. And we're still ticking down the time till we tip this one off. 11:30 on the pregame clock. Going to be a good game here again. Stay warm, folks. I think we got Kentucky tomorrow, though. Kentucky Ole Miss at 9:30 pregame, so be ready for that. I don't know if the snow can knock out a game at Rupp Arena or not. We'll have to see if that's ever been the case. But we got Chandler Wilcox over here. He's standing with Coach Casey Huff. Let's talk to him.
Thank you, Nate. I'm here with Coach Huff. Coach, you've won 3 in a row now. How do you continue to build on that momentum starting tonight?
Day by day, practice by practice. You know, the tough loss to Breathitt. Hopefully we could use that as fuel to kind of a wake-up call that you got to come ready to play game in and game out. So we just take it one game at a time, and hopefully tonight we can show out and prevail.
What kind of challenges does Letcher Central bring to the table tonight?
Size. They're a mismatch. They're a matchup problem for us. I got a couple of big guys that can bring it out. You know, I look at Cam Hayes as more of a point forward. He can handle the rock. He's a really good distributor, but he's sitting at like 6'5", so that's a matchup problem. They stay on the glass. They're a very relentless, physical team, but we're looking forward to the matchup.
Do you think your team is ready to go down the stretch? You know what? We're getting into February now. Nathan and I were just talking about it. How do you get your team? I know you already kind of talked about this a little bit. How do you get your team postseason ready as we get closer to it?
I mean, at this point, you got to show up at the showdown. You got to really sharpen and hone your skills and figure out what you've been lacking. It's the latter part of the season, so you just got to clean up some things. Emphasis on execution, emphasis on rest when you can get time to do that, and just being prepared each game.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach. Nate, we'll toss it back to you.
All right, there you go. You hear it from the coach himself, and we're going to catch up with Letcher Central's coach here as soon as we get the opportunity. Chandler tracking down. He's working the refs, but Coach Trevor Noble, we've got him just about ready to go. Let's once they get in place here, we'll send it on down to him. Let's go ahead and send it to Chandler and Trevor.
All right, thank you, Nate. I'm here with Coach Letcher. You all have won 2 in a row. How do you continue to build on the momentum in a building that you all haven't won here in a while?
I think you just continue to do winning stuff. You worry about yourself, worry about the little things, and good things happen to good people. So we got a bunch of good kids that work hard. Hopefully the work pays off tonight.
What do you think is your main point of emphasis tonight against the Hazard team that, you know, they're probably familiar faces? They got guys that have been playing a lot, you know, Seth Cottle, Tucker Johnson, guys that you've seen before. What's kind of the message to the guys that maybe they don't already know about?
We're just preaching to them, like, you understand what Seth's going to do, what Trace is going to do, but are you able to box out? Are you able to do all the little things that add up to make big things? We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just trying to execute every fundamental thing that we're able to do.
Going into the home stretch of the season, it's already almost February. How do you keep your guys really mentally sharp and ready for the postseason?
I would say they do a good job. I got a bunch of good leaders. I got a bunch of great seniors on this team that are not winning mindset, but more of a brotherhood mindset. They're worried about each other. They take care of all the mental stuff. We've started a new prayer chain in our as a team here, and I think we're just trying to be the best people we can be.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. We'll send it right back to you, Nate.
All right, folks, you heard it there. We'll go ahead and take another quick pregame break. When we come back, Chandler and I, more pregame action here. Hazard versus Letcher Central on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking for expert dermatology care close to home? We're excited to welcome Lori Howard to Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, a Hazard native with 12 years experience in medical dermatology. She brings top-notch skincare to our community. And we're also excited to welcome our newest provider, Madison Mobilini Patrick, providing aesthetics. Call today for an appointment, 606-439-1300. Primary Care Center, expert care close to home.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
New year, new tech. Start 2026 connected with the latest devices from Appalachian Wireless. Upgrade to the powerful new iPhone 17 or the sleek iPhone 17 Air. Get more done with iPad A16 or stay connected with Apple Watch Series 11 or Ultra 3. And for the kiddos, the Explorer X6 Play, the smartwatch made just for kids. New year, new devices, and the service you trust. Right here at Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today at one of our many retail locations or online at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
For generations, insurance companies have been mysterious creatures, denying benefits to people of Appalachia more than anywhere else in the country. If you have been in a car wreck and the insurance company is denying your claim, a band of hardcore lawyers at the Mullins Law Firm are out to solve the biggest mystery of them all. Bigfoot? No, not Bigfoot, but how to get the justice and the money that we, the Appalachian people, deserve. The Mullins Law Firm. You'll call it Kids Quarters. Call us at 436-HEART. That's 436-HURT.
And there we have it, folks. Pre-game festivities they're underway here, Chandler, and Van Halen right now jamming on the stereo.
Look out!
Did you know what that song was? Did you know what that was already, or did I?
I thought you were talking about the national anthem, and I was gonna be like, yeah. This song, no, I didn't.
Gosh.
I didn't.
Got another John Newell in the house.
I don't know
here,
ball.
Folks.
I'm sorry, I don't know ball.
Doesn't listen to Van Halen.
I know some Van Halen, like Jump. I know that one.
Jump. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good one. I think it's overrated. It is. It's often played as they jump it up before to tip the ball off before a game. So I get it. This is I guess it's technically Van Hagar. I don't know. If you don't know what this is, if you don't know what the song is, I'm getting too far into the Van Halen. But either way it goes. Right here, right now, Bulldogs taking on the Letcher Central Cougars. Chandler's been a tough season so far for a lot of teams. Up and down. These are two teams that are solid teams in their district, and this is a big opportunity for them to be the measuring stick for one another going into the backstretch of the season.
Yeah, I think both of these teams, like I kind of mentioned when I was interviewing them, they've found some momentum lately, and they're starting to hit their stride, and this can be a really big win. For Letcher, I mean, I might have this wrong, but I don't think they've beaten Hazard since Valentine's Day 2017. So, getting this win tonight for Letcher would be huge. For Hazard, you're trying to build on that momentum. You got 3 in a row after a disappointing loss to Breathitt, and you just got to take care of business tonight at home. But it'll be intriguing tonight because I think that, like we mentioned, these are two teams that, are really playing some good ball, and it should be a fun one.
Definitely going to be a fun one. back and forth action. Hazard been so solid this year, and I would imagine they will look to try to get out. The Bulldogs are best when they get out early, and they're doing their thing early, which that's almost, it seems silly to say it because who isn't? Yeah. Who doesn't do better when they start out?
Well, I can tell you the Kentucky Wildcats, they love to get down by 17 or 18. I stand
corrected. I mean, you're right.
Nobody likes doing that more than Mark Pope's Kentucky Wildcats.
17 and 18 points back-to-back, Tennessee and LSU.
And you know what? They won. That's what matters.
That's all that matters. And tomorrow, pregame 9:30 a.m. Early one, Kentucky Ole Miss.
11 a.m.
Travis Perry comes back to town. Baby.
I know, and you know he's probably going to light it up, which I won't feel. I wouldn't hate that. I like Travis Perry, obviously. I just don't want them to win.
Travis Perry, you've heard his name called a lot on WSGS, the state tournament, because he's lit it up for Lyon County. Then for UK, he may have more time on WSGS than a lot of local players. Maybe. But either way it goes. We're going to take one final pregame break. When we come back, it's going to be starting lineups, and we'll tip this one off. Hazard taking on Letcher Central on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Fazoli's stuffed shells are back. Jumbo pasta shells stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked to public perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, Parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and Romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine Alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today, only at Fazoli's. Economic process participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dining only. That's not included. Fazoli's and local are federally registered trademark with Fazoli's System Management LLC.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
We're back, folks. Right now is officially over. They timed that perfectly.
They really did.
Halen ends as the clock strikes 0. Hazard out here. I think Letcher, we're still waiting on the Cougars.
Where are they at?
To come back out. Maybe they're
doing a little more pregame playing.
Checking to make sure it hasn't started snowing yet. So we'll
making sure they could get out of here.
We'll wait on them because I don't know that they'll do the.
There they are.
Okay, there we go. About to say, you can't do the starting lineup without the starters out there.
That's it. This is correct.
Kind of a smaller crowd here tonight, but if I had to take a guess, they're probably waiting in line at Walmart right now, trying to get some milk and bread.
I have done a spectacular job at avoiding Walmart this week. With all due respect to Walmart, I'm just sure it's insane this week, and I'm just glad I've been able to avoid it. However, I have been at Food City a lot, just like everybody else.
Folks, let's go ahead and send it over to the public address announcer, Scott Napier.
Let's meet the starters for tonight's game, beginning with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Cougars of Letcher Central. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 20, Mason Boggs. At guard, a junior, number 3, Jaden Ambergy. At guard, a senior, number 4, Logan Kahn. At forward, a senior, number 14, Terry Delaney. And at forward, a junior, number 00, Cam Hayes. The Cougars are coached by Coach Trevor Noble. And now for your Hazard Bulldogs. Starting at guard, a 6'5" senior, number 13, Seth Coggle. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Talon Osborne. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 22, Tucker Johnson. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 10, Tucker Napier. And at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 2, Trace Kincaid. The Bulldogs are coached by Coach Casey Huff. Tonight's officials, Mr. Dwayne Combs, Mr. Chad Sowers, and Mr. Mike Melton.
And we are back, folks. Getting ready to get things rocking here as Bulldogs going to send Talon Osborne to jump it up against Cam Hayes. Cam Hayes, a big contributor for Jenkins last year.
Yeah, and looking at Letcher, as they talked about in the pregame and the coaching interviews, they're a little bit stronger just looking at the tip than Hazard, and that's going to be one of their strengths tonight.
See how that plays out, but it's going to be Bulldog basketball going right to left, starting things off. Seth Cottle has it, hits Kincaid, top of the key, back to Cottle on the right wing, and he goes down low to Johnson. A little drop step down low, puts one up, can't get it to go, gets the rebound, has to reset it. They're going to work it over to Osborne. He gives it up. Working the ball around, Cottle has it, right wing. He puts it on the floor to the rack, up and in, and the foul. Count it. 2-0 Bulldogs, 7:31 to go in the first, and they'll have a free throw coming up.
I feel like anytime you watch Seth Cottle, you expect him to pull up around that free throw line area, and he did a good job there of baiting the defender into that and getting to the cup.
Cottle at the line, going to shoot one, and hits every bit of the rim it can, but falls in. So 3-0 Bulldogs, 7:30 on the clock, and here's Letcher Central, their first offensive set of the game. Boggs has it right side, going to take the three, back iron, no good. Ball tapped around. Letcher Central's Logan Kahn going to come up with it, but stolen away. Here come the Bulldogs. Kincaid has to corral it, and they'll start the offense with him at the logo. He's going to go left back to Cottle, and he's going to get the play from Coach Huff. 7 minutes on the clock, 3-0 Bulldogs here in the first. Kincaid back at the logo, top of the key, right wing to Cottle. Cottle, screen from Johnson. Takes it, goes back, fires the jumper. 5 points. Nothing for Letcher, and all 5 go to Seth Cottle early, Chandler.
Smooth-looking jump shot right there.
Here we go. It's going to be Boggs with it. Goes down low to the corner to Ambergy. Ball loose, but tracked down by Terry Delaney. Back for a rough shot.
Letcher's really struggling with the pressure Hazard's putting on him right now.
Ambergy couldn't get it. Now we're going to get a foul out on the perimeter as Delaney had it back out there. It's going to be called on Tucker Napier. So it's 5-0 Bulldogs, 6:22 to go. Letcher Central ball side out. The big man Hayes going to throw it in to Boggs, Mason Boggs, and they will go from there. Right side to Ambergy. Works it over to Delaney. Boggs, Ambergy, Delaney. Just passing it around the three-point line, trying to find a space in this Hazard defense. Back to Delaney. He's inside the lane now. Over top of Johnson. He's going to end the offer for the Cougars. It's going to be 5-2 with under 6 to play here in the first.
Delaney's their leading scorer. They're going to look to him to get them going early.
Cottle with the ball once again. Off to Kincaid. Thought about the three, pumps, gets it back to Cottle. And Johnson goes low, clears it out. Cottle in behind him, can't get it to go. Short off the glass He's going to throw it out to Osborne, over to Kincaid for three. Nails it, 8-2.
He let him know about it, too, afterwards.
He just said, hey, guys, your shoe was untied. He didn't say he wasn't agitating anybody. 5:20 to go here in the first. 8-2, Bulldogs with the lead. Logan Kahn with it. Johnson all over him, has to give it up to Delaney. Delaney in traffic. They're going to find a wide open Mason Boggs, but he misses on the three.
Nice
and a
pass.
Dime to Napier, but blocked.
That was good defense right there.
And here comes Letcher County coming the other way. Ambergy in the lane, up against two. Can't get it to go. Probably should have held on to that one. It's going to be a foul on him afterwards as he fouls Cottle on the rebound. So 4:51 to go in the first. 8-2 Bulldogs.
I feel like Letcher's playing into Hazard's pressure a little bit. They got to settle down and just let it come to them on offense a little more.
Yeah, you can be quick, but you don't want to be in a hurry. And that's what it feels like the Cougars are dealing with right now. And here we go. Cottle, nice and slow. He's got Hayes on him. Picked him up three-quarter court. Off to Osborne, right wing. Top of the key to Johnson. To Napier, to Osborne, inside. He's looking to work. Throws it back out to Napier, to Cottle, right wing. Screen, takes it, gets to his spot, and nails it.
As automatic as any shot in this region.
He's got 7 points with less than 4 minutes into the quarter. We're coming up to the 4-minute mark here. 10-2 Bulldogs. Hayes has it for Letcher Central. Looking to get to work, a little jump stop, fires, and gets the little shooter's roll, 10-4, and Coach Huff wants to talk about it. He's going to take the Kemper timeout, and we'll keep it right here. What are you seeing out there, Chandler?
Well, right there, I think Letcher did a much better job of being more composed on offense. That was a nice move, getting inside the zone right there. Hazard's really pressing up in that zone, really putting pressure on whoever's handling the ball. So you got to find ways to get through the crevices of it, just like they talk about getting in the middle of the zone, passing into the middle of the zone. They did a good job there of getting there to get the bucket.
10-4 the score, 4:08 here to go in the first quarter. Hazard versus Letcher. We're the only game in town tonight, I believe. I don't see any other outlets here, so bring you this one before it gets snowy. But hey, we got UK on
Snow
tomorrow.
ain't here yet.
Are they going? Can they snow out Rupp Arena? Will they cancel?
You know, I wondered about that.
We got a turnover on the Bulldogs. It's going to be a moving screen on Johnson. He doesn't like it. He shakes his head.
Yeah.
But
Well, and you know, part of that, it's also on the ball handler going too fast. Sometimes you got to wait for the screener to get there.
here we go. Hayes with it for Letcher. Going to fire the three. Rattles it in. The Kemper three, 10-7. Now lead down to 3.
Starting to play with some more confidence now.
Yeah, quick 5-0 run for the Cougars. Here comes Osborne for 3, in and out, no good. Letcher boxing out hard, but Johnson will not be denied on the offensive rebound. Osborne to the rack.
Oh, what a block. Man,
smacked off the backboard, and a foul on the Bulldogs.
They are fired up right now.
Coming the other way, that's 2 on Johnson, and he's going to have to take a seat.
That's big.
Fullwood going to come in to give him a rest, but Johnson visibly frustrated. Takes off the rec specs, and I heard him maybe hit the chair a little hard.
Hopefully he didn't break the rec specs.
Hope not.
That's
and there we go.
pass right there.
Thrown away. Bulldogs come the other way. Cottle in transition. Hits Osborne. The reverse gets it to go. I was ready to say the jam, but I won't give him the jam on that
That
one.
split second, I thought he was going to lose it, but he did a good job still getting it in there.
12-7 Bulldogs. 3 minutes to go in the first. Hayes has to go pick that one up. Going to go cross court to Delaney. Fires the 3 over. Napier nails it. 12-10. Lead down to 2. 2:50 to go here in the first.
Hayes and Delaney are doing a really good job of getting Letcher in rhythm right now.
Cottle looked like he was going to help his Bulldogs get off to a fiery start, but Letcher Central fires back. Here's Kincaid, wide open 3. High bouncer going to hit the shot clock. Going to be out of bounds, and here we go. Letcher Central going to send in Alex Gilliam.
Yeah, for Hazard, obviously not an ideal start with Tucker Johnson getting 2, but Fullwood, he's got a lot of experience in JV, somebody I think they can feel like they can trust in these kind of moments.
Gillum and Addington into the game for the Cougars, and Addington has one look at the goal, can't get it to go, but Hayes up with the offensive board and going to be fouled going to the free throw line. Got a chance to tie it here, Chandler.
It's a tale of, two
4-minute
periods.
Yeah.
I was gonna
two
say,
half a quarters, two eights.
2 half a quarters. I mean, they've found their rhythm now.
And Hayes misses back iron. Can cut it to 1 here with 2:17 on the clock in the first. Free throw up, nails it. Here we go. Lead down to a single point. 12-11, 2:15 on the clock. Cottle bringing it up slow for Hazard. He's got Addington in front of him. He goes right side to Osborne. Kincaid comes off a screen, doesn't get the pass quick enough to really do anything with it. Gives it off to Cottle. Cottle crossover, splits 2, meets 1 at the rack. Can't get it to go, but the rebound comes out of the Bulldogs. Kincaid, another look at 3. Can't get it to go, and that's going to be off of Letcher Central down low as Gillum can't control the rebound.
Letcher's doing a really good job boxing out. They just got to get the rebound. They've missed a few balls that they should get.
And they're going hard after it, but they just can't. They've lost a few of these. And here we go. Bulldogs with the ball. Cottle going to sidestep into the 3. 15-11. Cottle on fire right now.
I think he's got.
And he's got the steal coming the other way.
Nice
Spin move. Open court. Throws it off to Napier. Napier leaves it for Osborne down low. Can't get the shot, but he's going to the free throw line.
It worked out there for Hazard, but I would like to see Napier cut to the basket there while Cottle was going towards him.
15-11 with 1:32 to play here in the first. And Osborne shooting 2. Free throw up and in. Foul's going to go against Delaney, his first, team's third. 16-11 after the first free throw. Second one on the way. It's good. 17-11. 1:32 to go here in the first. Coming up here, we got Addington.
Nice pass.
Going to leave it off to Gillum for 3. Can't get it to go. And Addington going to be called for the defense or for the foul on the rebound. So.
Yeah, it was, they've done a great job, as we talked about, going after the ball, but right there just a little too aggressive when they got to get back.
17-11 Bulldogs, they have the ball in hand. 1:18 to go and the lead. High post, little back door to Osborne, but just could not connect. Off to Napier for 3, left side. Oh, gets it to go. The Kemper 3's good. 20-11. Hits the far side off the backboard again. We'll give it to.
These are soft rims here, Memorial. It's a shooter's touch for sure.
And it's going to be a foul on Kincaid on the defense. 20-11 your score, 53.1 on the clock.
Clearly the ball pressure was a part of Hazard's game plan, but they're on I think it was an 8-0 run now.
Yeah, but now the 15th foul against the Bulldogs, that'll put Boggs on the line. Chance to cut into this lead. Clock stopped late in the first quarter, and he does not get the first to go.
I'm intrigued by his 2 different colored shoes. Honestly, that's what I was looking at here.
That's a thing nowadays.
Kids
these days.
Yeah.
Kids these days. But next one up, 53 seconds to go, 20-11. Free throw up, gets that to go, 20-12. 2011 was the largest lead of the game for either team at 9. Now it's back at 8. Bulldogs going to have a chance to extend this lead.
Let's see what they go to here at the end of the quarter.
I don't think they'll hold it for 1. I think they'll try to run their offense, see what they get here. 40 seconds. And not going to have a chance. It's going to be a foul, and that should be free throws for the Bulldogs.
Been a lot of fouls early on in this one.
5 for each team. That's going to put Kincaid on the line.
Not really a guy, if you're Letcher, that you want to get the free throw line, because if he gets going, he might he could hit 5 threes in a hurry.
Yeah. Whenever you got a shooter on the floor, you do not want to put him at the free throw line. The more because he's missed a few that, you think that, he would nail.
Yeah.
With what we've seen at him, he makes the first free throw. But give him a chance to see that ball go through the net on a couple easy ones. Recipe for disaster for the Cougars as Kincaid knocks in 2, 22-12. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Both teams in the bonus. Delaney left side to Hayes. Top of the key to Kahn. Screen from Hayes. Kahn to his right. Oh, hits Addington down low.
Nice defense.
Stripped on the way up. Oh, and they're going to call the walk. I thought the ball came all the way out.
I don't know about that call because he was stripped there. But
maybe he took a step while it was
still
hanging in there.
Maybe
refs, Mike's got a better look at it than I do.
Yeah, I'm not questioning.
Either way it goes, 10 seconds. Cottle going to fire the jumper. Oh, my goodness, 24-12. 4 seconds to go. Hayes has it. Going to fire one at the buzzer. No good. 24-12 Bulldogs by a dozen after one. We'll be back with the second quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Amazing.
Do you want to take your career to the next level? LKLP Community Action is ready and able to help you identify and prepare for new career opportunities. We offer services including career advising, skill assessments, resume writing, job searches and referrals, and even job training. We also help remove barriers to employment, such as lack of transportation, childcare, or other obstacles. Contact our workforce team today and let us help you evaluate your career. Call 606-436-3161 or visit lklp.org. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKSEP.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to save Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
We're back, folks. 24-12, the Bulldogs by a dozen, and Seth Cottle has a dozen to his name in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was surprised that he only had 12, to be honest. I mean, he has been on fire. He's got the same amount of points as Letcher does. Letcher, they've got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
You're surprised he's only on pace for 48 tonight? But, I mean, it feels like that. He is the man out there tonight. And here's Hayes working on Cottle, and Cottle forces it into the hands of Delaney. Delaney working on Osborne, gets it to go, and the foul. It's going to be the PBT bank shot, and the free throw on the way, 24-14, 7:42 to go in the first.
We didn't see a whole lot of Delaney in the first quarter. He was in the game, but you didn't call his name very often. I think it was important for them to get him going right there.
Here we go, free throw up, in. 24-15. Cottle calls for some help. Gets rid of it, gets it back. Top of the key to Kincaid. Kincaid directing traffic. Cottle got Addington, had him fronted down low, but Hayes was behind to help. Kincaid gets down, going to spin, fade, can't get it to go. Rebounded, up, no good with the offensive board. Gets it back again and gets the foul. That is a big boy. That's Javion Fullwood, and 2 offensive boards and going to the free throw line.
You can tell that kid's played some football. Man, he's getting after it down there. And kind of really what they needed to match Letcher's physicality early on.
Fullwood, free throw up, no good. Looked like a football free throw there, Chandler.
Yeah, it did.
Fullwood, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, baby. A little more lift on that one. You got this one. 7-11 on the clock. Free throw, and look there. Strips the Sago.
Not a terrible looking shot.
He heard me.
Yeah, he did.
25-15. Here come the Cougars, down 10 with 7 minutes to go. First half here. We'll leave it off for Kahn. Back to Hayes at the logo. Hayes puts it on the floor, goes to his right, stops, fades. No, going to hand it off. Swatted Kahn at the rim, and here comes Hazard. Kincaid in transition off to Napier for three.
Oh.
Gets it to go. Nothing but net on the Kemper three, 28-15.
I believe that's the largest lead of the game now for Hazard. They went on I can't do quick math, but almost like a 16-1 run, 16-4 run at this point.
And it's going to be a foul call against the Bulldogs there. They're quick on calling these fouls on screens tonight, Champion.
Yes, they are. They've been pretty whistle happy so far tonight.
Letcher throws it in the backcourt to Boggs. He's got Kincaid in front of him. Addington comes out, then Hayes. Hayes sets the screen. Boggs got to get rid of it. Goes back to Hayes. Hayes dribbles into a double team, but finds Addington streaking. Off to Kahn, pump fake up off the window and in. It is good.
Had two defenders on him, but they both went out to guard the guy on the perimeter and left him wide open.
PBT bank shot. Good to go, 28-17. Here's Cottle into the lane. Floater, no good. And he nearly has his own rebound, but he's going to tap it out of bounds. You got to give it to Kahn there for sticking with that. If he doesn't keep going there, Cottle gets his own rebound and probably nails a two.
Probably does. You can't give him too many shots.
5:40 to go here, first half. Delaney left side to Hayes. Hayes back to Delaney, and Delaney going to be fouled. Napier just wasn't ready.
No, he wasn't set there. And, right, we've been fairly on in the second quarter. I feel like Letcher's doing more to get Delaney involved. He's their, lead scorer, almost averaging a double-double on the season.
Gillum back into the game for the Cougars. Up top to Boggs. Gillum going to have the deep three. Back iron, no good. Kincaid with the board for the Bulldogs. 5:30 to go, first half. He gets it up ahead to Cottle. Back to Fullwood. Continue to work it around Combs. Off to Napier, back to Cottle on the right wing. Back to Napier, thought about the three, but off to Kincaid, and they'll reset the offense. Kincaid, little blow-by action. Back to Napier, back to Kincaid, and they're going to keep it with Kincaid, restart the offense. He goes right to left. Screen from Fullwood goes the opposite direction, and he's going to have to get rid of it. Works it around. Combs has it.
A whole lot of nothing going on in offense until right
then
there.
you got Cottle for three, rattles it in, 31-17.
Right on cue.
Quickly the other way. Down low to Delaney, and he's going to be fouled by Napier.
It's almost like Hazard lulled Letcher to sleep on offense there.
It's actually going to be on Combs. Apologies. Delaney going to shoot a pair with the Bulldogs leading by 14.
Letcher's got to find a way to chip into this lead before halftime, get some momentum.
Missed the first. You can't do that.
No.
Second free throw. Delaney's taking a long, hard look at the basket. A few dribbles, puts it up, misses them both. Rebounded by Fullwood, off to Cottle. Cottle comes up.
He had Napier wide open. Napier just wasn't looking.
Little sidestep jumper. Oh, my goodness. 33,
he might have 48 tonight.
33-17. Timeout, Letcher.
Goodness gracious, that kid's on fire.
Kemper timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 33-17 Bulldogs on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For over 100 years, Hayden Citizens Bank has been a trusted partner for all of your financial needs. We're locally owned and operated, and that means we're deeply invested in the people here in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky. If you want to deal with your friends and your neighbors when you do your banking, your best choice is Hayden Citizens Bank. Come in today and see how we can help you reach your financial goals. Visit us online at HaydenCitizensBank.com or give us a call at 672-2344. Hayden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back, folks. 33-17. Bulldogs with 4:27 to go here in the first half.
Seth Cottle has 17, same number as Letcher. Seth averages 18 for the year so far, and he's already there.
Stats, courtesy Bulldog statistician.
Yes, sir.
Fletch, the great one. And here we go. Hayes going to take it.
It's a nice pick and roll. Just
can't get it to go. Delaney with the board. Can't get it to go. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Gillum.
Somebody lost a shoot.
And it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Delaney's had a few good opportunities to get on the board and just hasn't taken advantage the last few possessions.
4:04 on the clock.
He's got some.
He's got to put his shoe on here.
Look at the ankle braces. That kid, poor kid, he's got ankle braces to deal with.
Those actually aren't ankle braces. That's ankle armor. It looks like. I mean, that's like dangerous weapons. You get kicked with that. Under 4 to go now in the second quarter. 33-17 Bulldogs. Kincaid going to fire the three.
Oh, man.
Gosh. Kemper three's good.
Cannot leave him open.
36-17 Bulldogs by 19.
Goodness.
3:44 to play here in the second quarter. Hayes puts it on the floor. Got Cottle on him. Gets him in the air.
It's a nice move.
Draw the foul, but it's not going to be in the act of shooting. I think official Mike Melton says that's going to be ball out of bounds.
Interesting, indeed.
Okay, never mind. It's going to be two shots.
2 shots, okay.
Faked all of us out.
Yeah, he did.
All of us out. Oh, wait, it's 5 fouls.
Okay, that's why.
We faked ourselves out.
Yeah, we did.
And there we go. Hayes, free throws good, 36-18. Lead down to 18, trying to cut it to 17 here with another free throw and gets it to go. So 36-19 the score. Bulldogs coming up with Seth Cottle at the helm. He leaves it off for Luke Combs. Combs off to Kincaid, top of the key, three. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Delaney, up ahead to Boggs, and there's an easy one. Bunny at the other end, 36-21, lead to 15. Here comes Hazard. Kincaid off to Cottle. Let's see if they can move this one a little more methodically.
I think if you're Letcher, you want to try to get this down to 10 if you can before half.
I'm sure they would love that. Kincaid.
It's not a good start.
Gets the PBT bank shot to go down low, 38-21.
They keep losing him off the ball.
And here
oh, my goodness.
The Cougars can't get it to go. That was Kahn.
Oh, my.
Or Amber. Apologies.
Cottle,
maybe they got tipped. I don't know.
Was feeling.
I don't know. Heat check. Cottle misses it. Now coming the other way, Delaney.
That was a nice move.
Puts it in, cuts it back to 15. Coach Huff kind of tells him to slow it down, don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, Fullwood almost lost it, but he finds Kincaid with the double pump in the air into the PBT bank shot, 40-23.
I'd say he's in double digits for sure now, too.
Boggs can't get it to go. Rebounded by
That wasn't in rhythm
Fullwood.
at all.
Cottle.
Nice pass.
Up ahead to Napier, and he led him just a little too far, and Combs couldn't get it to go. And here comes Hayes trying to find an open spot in the floor, and he runs right into, just trying to do too much, runs into Cottle, takes an extra step, and it's going to be a turnover going to the Bulldogs.
These guys are spending a lot, and when you do that, you leave yourself vulnerable to a double team, and something like that can happen. I think Hayes, you got to keep going strong, go up with the left hand there.
40-23 the score. 1:44 to go here in the first half. Cottle down to Fullwood. Fullwood bully ball up and one.
Tell you what, he's playing some good ball.
Yeah, it's just a strong kid doing strong things. Fullwood, chance to push it to 20 with the free throw here. This would be the largest lead of the game. Free throw up, and it's good. He's 2 for 3 from the line, and the Bulldogs lead it by 20.
This escalated fast.
Delaney with it for the Cougars. Screen from Hayes. He takes it. Leaves it off for Addington. Addington lost in the sauce. Can't get anything out of it. And up ahead is going to be Ambergy. Little spin, fade away, gets it to go. 43-25. Letcher is having to take tough shots.
Yes, they are. There's really, I don't feel like they have much offensive flow going on right now, and feels like every move has been a spin into the shot.
Oh, my goodness. Cottle takes the screen from Fullwood and then breaks down Delaney and Addington on the way to the rack for the bucket and the harm.
He is having a game tonight.
Yeah, I think if he gets this, he's at 20.
That sounds right.
Free throw up, and it's in. He's got at least 20.
Yeah.
Because he had 17 at last check, and there's 3, but may have more than that. Under a minute to play now. Bulldogs by 21 here in the first half.
There you go.
Delaney stripped, going to be out of bounds. Staying with Letcher Central with 54 seconds to go in the half.
I feel like that's what you want to see, though. Letcher continuing to go with that strong hand and get to the bucket. It's a nice play. There you go. That's what you want to see.
Delaney, another one, gets it to go.
Coach Huff did not like that.
Does not. It's going to be Fullwood second. Now you got Fullwood and Johnson with 2 apiece.
And, they've got quite a cushion, so, foul trouble is not as big of an issue as if it were, a 5 or so point game.
Misses the free throw, and here comes the Bulldogs, 46-27. Under 40 to play in the half. 19-point lead Hazard. Kincaid has it deep on the left wing. He's just going right side to Cottle, back to Kincaid. I think they want the last shot, but Letcher outguarding them. Not going to make it easy on them. Kincaid backed up in the corner. Goes to his left, breaks the count. Oh, he's staying on him, and Coach Huff's trying to call timeout, and they're going to call the foul. That was deadly. Close to a 5-second call.
If that wasn't 5 seconds.
Coach Huff was trying to get the timeout to avoid it. But either way it goes.
I feel like they'd give him an extra second or two just in case, but
maybe when he came over and
I don't know.
Maybe he broke the count. I didn't see him. I didn't see the signal for the break. Here we go. Cottle with another one. 2 seconds to go at the buzzer. 3.
Oh, nice.
Nailed.
That was pretty.
Gets it to go as Kahn puts the 3 through, and they do not get it to 10, though. It is 48-30 Bulldogs.
Nice shot, but
18-point lead. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, folks, got a little treat here at halftime, and we'll get you the rest of it. Talk about this one, get you ready for the second half. Bulldogs all over Letcher Central in the first half, 48-30.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to be locally owned and operated. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned, independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or maybe you're unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers a friendly staff, convenience items, and easy access drive-through. And delivery service is available. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a pharmacy you know you can trust. RX Discount Pharmacy in Hazard.
Dolman Distributing is a third-party vendor. Delivers Dr. Pepper, RC Cola, Knee-High, Orange, Peach, and Grape sodas, Big Red, and A&W to small country stores not serviced by national vendors. Delivering to areas of southeast Kentucky and southwest Virginia. Dolman also delivers 5-gallon jugs of Climax spring water and Mother Nature spring water to residential and retail customers throughout Letcher, Perry, and Owsley counties. Find out more by calling 606-634-4858. That's 606-634-4858. Or visit Dolman Distributing on Facebook.
Folks, welcome back to the East Kentucky Sports Network. 48-30 Bulldogs all over Letcher Central in the first half. And I'm joined here by the newly named head football coach of the Hazard Bulldogs, Coach Jordan Amos. How's it going, Coach?
It's going great. It's been a great day. Got to meet a lot of people, and there's a lot of people excited like I am. And, I was here 2 or 3 years ago for 1 year. I really enjoyed my time here. I don't think it was the right time for me personally, but when it came open again a couple months ago, I was one of the first ones to put my name in it, and it ended up working out.
Yeah, and did you ever, wind the clock back a decade or so, did you ever see yourself a head football coach of the Hazard Bulldogs?
Probably not. No, I'd be lying to you if I say I did.
We can be honest, but you can be excited about it too.
Absolutely.
I remember I'm a bit of a savant when it comes to the football scene around here, but I'm sure I'm not telling you anything, but your actual first action in varsity football, your brother got thrown out in the Black Gold Bowl, Hazard Perry, and you have to come in and
that very scene just entered my head the other night. I tried to think back to my first official high school football experience with Hazard. My brother was a starting quarterback. I was the backup as a freshman.
Yeah.
And got through out about halfway through the first quarter, and there I was, and ended up being a close game. They beat us, but what a way to open up your high school football career.
Rest is history. But so what are your plans for the Bulldogs this coming season?
Well, just looking at the history of Hazard football, there's no question that you can be a state contender. I don't know that it's necessarily there right now. I do think we have the talent, but for me, I didn't really want the job for what it is. I wanted it for what it can be, and I think Hazard football can be a very, very special place for a long time.
You're graduated from Perry Central. You're a gamer, and cross sport, multiple sports. You played football at UPike under Coach Dudley Hilton. You got starting head coaching really early, and then go work under Coach Hilton. What does that do for you? What does that provide you coming into a situation like this?
Everything. I've got 10 years of varsity coaching experience, one as a head coach, one here at Hazard, and the other 8 are under Dudley Hilton. So, a lot of what I do from a program standpoint is going to be based off what I've learned under him. I didn't come here to run the wishbone, but just from a philosophical standpoint and how to handle kids and motivate kids, and that's what it's all about. It has nothing to do with me or my staff, or it's all about the kids, and I'm tickled to death about the kids I'm taking on.
It should be, they coming off of wins and loss, a losing season, but the Bulldogs were in the thick of it with some of the best teams in the state. Campbellsville, Pikeville, they played their guts out against Raceland, and honestly Middlesboro, that one, down to the wire. It doesn't. I always feel like even when Hazard has a bad year by Hazard standard, they're not really far away from being in the mix.
No, because they traditionally do play a tough schedule. Their district's tough, obviously, because Pikeville's in there, and I have nothing but respect for Pikeville. I think that they've established themselves in 1A football and do a good job. I don't feel like Hazard's very far off from that at all, and that's kind of what you're hitting on. Even if they do have a down year by their standards, that's not a bad year by most people's standards. But again, it's been 10 years since Hazard's won a regional championship and played on Thanksgiving weekend. So I told the guys today, that ought to be our goal. We've been in the regional championship 2 out of the last 3 years. The year I was here, we should have beaten Raceland. got beat 17-14, had 2 turnovers inside the 10. But, that's my goal. If you look at the last 6 years, I've been coaching football. Those teams amassed a 62-17 record, played in 2 state championships, and I coached in 6 straight regional championships. So I do think the programs that have arrived, they consistently get to that 3rd round, and that's what we got to do, and we've got to find a way to get past that and give ourselves a chance to go to Kroger Field.
Yeah, well, one thing about coaching for the Bulldogs, the kids believe they should win those games. You know what I mean? That's not the case for every program you go to. Even the year, I think it was maybe a year or two before your years as assistant, but Dan Howard's first year, it was a rough year, but they still go over it and take care of Pike.
Oh, listen, I remember we won our playoff game that night. I was at Bell County, and I looked down, and there's my KHSAA app. I said, is that a typo? Or, nobody expected that. But I'm telling you right now, Hazard kids, you're right. When it's game time, they show up, and they give it all they got. And
well, Coach, we're glad you come here to talk to us. Good luck this season. Hey,
yes, sir.
You're already, you're a few hours into your head coaching tenure. The Bulldogs up almost 20 at halftime. So
I know. Hopefully, I've rubbed off on them a little bit. No, I don't know, but they played well, and Coach Huff does a great job. I have nothing but support for all sports, and I'm tickled to death. We've got a few kids out here playing.
Absolutely, folks. We're going to go ahead and take our last break of the half. When we come back, be 3rd quarter action. Bulldogs up 48-30 at the half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service offers a wide variety of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights, quality boots, knee pads, bottled drinking water, and much, much more. Locally owned with locations on Highway 15 South in Hazard, in Wise, Virginia, and their hydraulic hose division on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
And we're back, folks, 48-30. About getting ready for the second half to roll on through there. Talk to Coach Jordan Amos. He's excited, and I'm sure the kids are excited to have a football coach and get back to work.
Yeah, I'm sure he was excited watching his tight end get some rebounds and put up some second chance points in the paint there in the first half.
It's a rough start for Letcher Central, and this is Coach Napier and I, it seems like we've been in several of these games where a team is up almost 20 points at the half, and you got to come out. If you're Letcher Central, you've got a choice right now. You either come out and try to get this lead down to 10, or the Bulldogs will come out and push it to 30. And you've got to, and you don't have the luxury of just hanging around trading baskets either, because if you go into the 4th quarter down 20 to the Hazard Bulldogs, shut it down.
Yeah, and I think the first 4 minutes of this quarter are important, obviously, for Letcher if they're going to try to get it back into this game.
Here we go, Cottle with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Down low to Tucker Johnson, and
he's back.
He's been on the bench. He's ready to go. 50-30. The PBT Bank
are still alive.
Let's go, Horace Grant. Horace Grant Jr.
Kareem Abdul-Johnson.
Oh, there we go.
That was a nice move. And now that was a spin move that looked good right there.
Delaney with the spin and the finish. 50-32. Lead back to 18. Letcher got to start getting stops. Working. And Johnson loses it.
That's a good start right there.
Here we go. They get the stop. Down low to Hayes.
You got to go up when you're that far down.
Throws it out to Boggs. Can't get it to go. Going to be rebounded by Johnson. The Bulldogs have it. Up ahead to Kincaid. Lob to Osborne up off the glass and in. And the foul. 52-32. For you watching online, there's the replay. A little alley-oop action.
Letcher just too slow getting back there. They gotta get faster, getting back. And you know what? You can't just, I'm not saying they're pouting, but, you can't just jog back. You got to sprint back.
53-32 after the free throw. Here comes Letcher Central down 21. Hayes has it. And tries to lean off of Cottle, gets it to go.
He did a good job keeping his pivot foot down there.
53-34. I mean, you like to see him get it in there, but I just feel like he's trying to do so much down low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
tough
shot, but hey, if you make it, you make it.
Yeah.
And
they're forcing a lot early on in this game.
Bulldogs go down low to Johnson. He's going to be fouled on the entry.
Addington already back in. I'm going to put Addington on Cottle now.
Johnson down low over top of two. Can't get it to go.
Nice rebound.
Almost had it by Napier, but snatched away by Ambergy. He's going to put it up and in.
Way to maintain his dribble all the way to the cup.
53-36. Napier, the three for the Bulldogs. Gets it to go. 56-36.
Same corner on the other side.
Bulldogs are just answering everything the Cougars have. Oh, look. And it's going to be timeout. Coach Huff as Cam gets two of them in the air. And Coach Noble losing his mind over there.
People are mad over here.
He's not happy.
He is not.
But that's
goodness.
Man, he's really mad. They just made a shot. But Coach Hayes,
he is playing.
Or Coach Noble, Cam Hayes left his feet. Got two of them in the air and dumped it down to his teammate for the bucket. And Coach Huff didn't like what he saw, called the timeout.
And that's the funny thing is Coach Noble wasn't the one who called the timeout, and his team just scored. And he was, he's getting after it.
The details, Chandler, the details.
I feel like that would have been a perfect opportunity to throw in. They just tased Ryan.
They just tased Ryan. They just tased Ryan. Here we go.
You got to throw it tomorrow.
If you don't get that reference, folks, just look on Twitter.
Just go online.
Car Creek, Emelina, middle school basketball action. We got a foul called on the Cougars. Osborne going to go to the line to shoot a couple. Free throw up and in.
Letcher just hasn't really been able to impose their will in this game at all. They got so much strength, but it doesn't feel like it's been beneficial to them so far in this game.
Free throw no good. Cam Hayes with the rebound, and going to draw a foul on Cottle the other way. Not a lot there, but.
No. He was really forcing Cottle into a tough position there. Maybe that's where he wasn't set, maybe in a defensive stance. I don't know.
Cougars.
Nice play. Just
Gillum off the screen. Turned it over, and here comes Cottle in transition. He backs it out, finds Johnson, gets it back. He'll take the screen from Johnson. A little give and go,
nice.
But Johnson stuffed at the rim, and here comes Hayes going to fire the jumper in transition, gets it to go, 57-40.
I thought he had his teammate for what would have been a layup, but it was a nice pull-up too.
4:45 to go here in the third, 57-40. Bulldogs maintain the lead for the most part. Cougars only able to cut 1 point into this lead at the half. Osborne off to Johnson. Johnson. Crowd wanting to walk. Crowd wanting to walk.
Letcher's doing a good job of speeding things up, but you can't reach in there.
Yeah, Addington going to commit the foul against the Bulldogs.
They've already got 4 fouls in the quarter.
Yeah, so there's Bulldogs with 4:22 to go in the third. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way through this quarter. Cottle's got it. Elevates. Back iron. Gosh. Gets it to roll through. Oh, my goodness.
The defender wasn't there.
59-40. Hayes spinning on Cottle. Gets it to go. 59-42. Cottle's starting to, which he's not, he's bodying up with him, but he's not really jumping with him.
No, so, I mean, he's given up probably, say, 20 to 30 pounds on it. You know, it's a tough matchup for him down low.
Osborne with the ball for the Bulldogs.
Nice
Hayes
steal.
strips
Hayes
him.
Is playing well.
He's not stopping.
No.
He's not stopping.
No.
Going to go to the free throw line.
You got to give that kid credit.
Oh, listen, if it's 1-on-3, my brother is going up. He's going up for it.
I mean, he is putting the team on his shoulders and saying we are going to try at least coming back tonight.
Here we go. Bulldog lead now down to 16 with 3:42 to go. This is their biggest opportunity right here. You can get it to 15.
I agree.
At this, if you make this free throw, then you can work to getting this down around single digits going in. And the free throw goes through, then you got to work to getting this around single digits if we want this to be a ball game. But the Bulldogs, they're going to see what they can do right now. Osborne with the ball. Dribbles to his left. Got Hayes on him. Gets it to Kincaid at the logo. Kincaid dribbles to his right. Down low, fires the layup. Can't get it to go. That was a tough one. He really kind of far out to make that work. And
Letcher's
Hayes. He stood up.
Nice pass.
Throws a dimer.
That's
work
a big
it
shot
around
right
three
there.
from the corner. Can't get it to go.
Nice
Big
rebound by
from
Tucker Johnson.
Yeah. Here we go. Bulldogs. Napier has it. Going to go to Kincaid. Going to fire the three. In rhythm. Gets it to go. 62-44.
6-point swing right there. I mean, Letcher gets a good shot. Doesn't make it. Kincaid nails one right in the face.
2:50 to go here in the third quarter. And going to knocked out of bounds. Cottle with the defense on Cam Hayes. Bulldogs back up by 18. We are 5 minutes and change into this quarter, and the lead has not changed. Delaney, pump fake, fires one off the glass and in. PBT bank shot, good to go.
I do feel like Letcher's done some good things here in the quarter. They just haven't been able to maintain any kind of run.
62-46.
There you
and
go.
Kincaid going to lose it.
Goodness gracious.
Letcher going to get called for the jump ball.
You know what's interesting? Is they called jump ball. I'm not sure Tucker Johnson really touched the ball much.
He had it there for a minute. Noble, he's upset with the way it's going, but I feel like Letcher, once you got control of that, call timeout.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because you do get the ball here. Is Delaney going to fire the three and nobody looking at him?
Goodness.
Misses it, and here comes the Bulldogs. But if you call the timeout there, you're going to get the ball at the start of the fourth quarter too. So Osborne with the basketball. He's double teamed, and Coach Huff called the timeout. Yeah,
right in front of him. He was like, "I'm not letting this happen."
We'll call the Kemper timeout. We'll take it with him, folks. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 62-46 Bulldogs. 2 minutes to go in the third on the East.
Big news from Hazard ARH. Our urology team is growing, which means shorter wait times and faster care for you. Our expert urologists diagnose and treat everything from urinary incontinence and bladder cancer to kidney disease, erectile dysfunction, and vasectomies. With more specialists on board, we offer a full range of surgical and non-surgical treatments. Plus, no referral is required. That's right. You can schedule you at Hazard ARH Urology by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
62-46. Bulldogs with the lead and the ball. 2 minutes to go in the half. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Apologies. Ball into Cottle.
I'd like to see Letcher continuing to pressure Hazard.
Cottle doesn't get it to go.
Oh, I mean,
Hayes.
Letcher's had a few plays like that where they're in position. They just got to grab the ball.
Yeah, Hayes was in the position. The ball comes right to him, and he loses it out of bounds. So it's going to be Bulldog basketball under their own basket. And we got a call on foul on Letcher. That's 2 shots.
That's where those early fouls, I mean, that comes back to bite you. I mean, you're already in the bonus here.
62-46. 1:53 to go here in the third. Cottle shooting 2. Free throw up and in. Young man trying to win another one of these Player of the Game awards.
Yeah, he's kind of cooled off in the third quarter, but I'd say he's still probably got 26, 28, somewhere around there.
Makes them both 64-46. Bulldogs lead back at 18. Hayes, pump fake, got to get rid of it. Back to him. He's going to put it on the floor, splits 2, steps through, can't get it to go. And he's going to they're going to be Bulldog ball. Kincaid coming in transition. And he's going to back it out with 1:30 on the clock, picks up his dribble, finds Cottle. Cottle down low to Johnson, out to Napier for 3. That's been his spot tonight.
That has been his spot. Three threes.
They just give him 2. They just give him 2.
What? Oh, okay. Okay.
I would like to.
It's a nice shot.
Would like to contest that. No, we can't see. We're up high. We can't really get a good. You probably have a better look at it than I do.
I didn't get a good enough look at it though.
But anyway, Letcher County can't convert. It's Bulldog basketball. They're up 20. Johnson at the
nice
rim.
Defense there.
And he's been blocked a couple times tonight.
Yeah.
Here's Hayes in transition off the rim, no good. Out of bounds going to Hazard. 66-46.
Hayes is trying to do so much right now, but Letcher just doesn't have any offensive flow right now. Just feels like they're trying to just force everything.
And Hayes he's been short on the last little bit. When you're doing everything like that, sometimes your legs start to slow down.
Wearing yourself out.
Yeah. 30 seconds on the clock. Kincaid has it off to Osborne. Osborne back to Kincaid. He's going to fire that one. Straight away 3. Nails it. 69-46. They just tased Ryan. Here's a 2 coming the other way for the Cougars. He says it's 3. I saw it, brother. Foot was on the line.
Yeah, Osborne, that one was
Osborne off to Napier from the other corner. No good. Rebounded Kincaid at the buzzer. No good. And that's going to do it for 3 quarters. 69-48. Bulldogs up 21 after 3. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you honk and wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one who helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Of course.
Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Shay Smith.
We're back, folks. 69-48. Bulldogs, 21-point lead. Really, they got off to a hot start, Chandler. Letcher Central fired back, got it within 1 point. But I don't think they have led this entire game, and I think it's closest it's been is 0-0.
Yeah, it was 12-11 at one point, but yeah.
Double dribble called on the Bulldogs. So we're coming the other way. Letcher Central has it. Listen, it's not completely undoable right now, but when you're down 20 points to start the fourth, you need to score every possession, and they get it to go there. And the foul, 69-50. And it's going to be at the line for shooting the third for 3, Ambergy.
Nice move by Ambergy.
And he gets it. So lead down to 18. This is what it was at the half. Letcher Central showing full court pressure. Kincaid, and then they back off. Kincaid directed traffic, screen from Fullwood. They work it around to Osborne on the left wing. Osborne dribbles down low, and he's got it off the glass and in, and the foul. The PBT bank shot gives them the 20-point lead and another chance to go up 21.
Nice response there by Osborne, taking it strong to the rack.
Free throw, no good. Cottle with the board, slings it to Napier, a dime. 73-51.
Goodness.
7:15 to go in regulation.
They are putting up some points.
Bulldogs by 22. And Ambergy loses it off the foot of a Bulldog. So it's going to be Letcher Central ball under their own basket. 7 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Up top to Ambergy, right side Delaney. Over to Hayes for 3. Gets it to go. 73-54.
He's trying his best.
Yeah. You can't say this kid has not tried. And he's performed pretty well tonight. He's had a couple stretches of missed shots, but
overall he's had a good game.
73-54, Hazard basketball. After the foul, into Cottle. Cottle double teamed in the backcourt, up ahead to Fullwood. Hayes kind of overcommitted there, and Fullwood's going to hit Napier for the easy 2, 75-54. Delaney to Addington. Down low to Hayes, going to fire the jumper. A little short again. And Fullwood gets it up ahead to Osborne. Bulldogs in transition. Jump stop off the glass and in. 77-54.
Nice athletic move there.
Ambergy to Boggs.
Oh.
They
got away with one there. Goodness gracious.
That's a tough move. Oh, my goodness. Ambergy, a little up and under. Off the glass and the foul. 77-56.
Coach Huff's asking the right question.
Yeah, it looked like could very well been a palming violation. Missed the free throw. Delaney had a shot at the putback, couldn't get it to go. And Napier in the corner, back out to Kincaid, to Cottle, and we'll see what Seth Cottle has cooked up. Oh, down low, another dime. Dishes it in to Fullwood for 2, 79-56. Just killing it, and that one swatted into the stands, and it's going to be Hazard basketball.
Nobody there to catch it.
Man. Bulldogs.
Hazard could find a way to get 90 points here.
Okay, and that was close right there.
That was
they had Kahn, who tried to hit it off of Cottle out of bounds, but he was out of bounds. So it's going to be Bulldog basketball. Cottle. Oh, my goodness. 81-56. He hits Fullwood. I mean, the court vision is real right now.
Court vision is real.
He's got the what's the perk in 2K for passing?
That's a good question.
Okay, we'll figure it out. And Delaney at the rim. He's going to cut it to 23 with the Deuce. 5:22 to go. We're going to go ahead and take a break, Kipper timeout. When we come back, we'll pick this one up with 5:22 to go. 81-58 Bulldogs on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For over 100 years, you've known us as People's Bank and Trust Company. Now, we're stepping into the future as PBT Bancorp, partnering for a better tomorrow. It's a new look with the same commitment to you and our communities. Same values, fresh identity, exciting future. Thank you for being a part of our journey, past, present, and future. PBT Bancorp, your trusted partner today and tomorrow.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, cold truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
We're back, folks. 81-58, 5:22 to go. This one getting a little out of hand. They just tased Ryan. This ball game is over. This is, again, shout out to our homeboys out in Knott County. Ball out of bounds, going to go to the Bulldogs.
I was so locked in, whatever was going on, it took me a second. I'm not going to lie.
Dimer is the passing perk. We've got it. The Dimer.
When you play basketball, do you consider yourself a dimer?
Photographer Justin Fugit got that one in for me. So here we go.
Shout out.
Is that a timeout? Timeout has it. So we'll keep it right here for the Kemper timeout here. 81-58. Getting late here in the fourth quarter, Chandler, and this is, it's in a high school basketball game with a team that handles the ball like Hazard. I'd said going into the third quarter, if you let Hazard go into this fourth quarter up 20, you're going to really struggle. You're going to really struggle to win this basketball game.
And, it's kind of stayed that way, Al Holland, and I feel like Coach Huff, they've stayed that way in terms of you just don't want to get down when you're playing Hazard. You're more than likely not going to be able to get back. And, obviously at this point, a little too tough of a task for Letcher, but, I'm sure that Coach Noble wants them to finish strong here and play with some pride. And they have this second half. I think they played with some pride and still played hard. They just haven't been able to get things going, really.
Yeah, I've always referred to it with the Bulldogs here the last few years as the deep water.
Water.
Once you get down double digits to the Bulldogs, especially those Al Holland teams that just grinded it out. Not as many 81-point games with several minutes to go over the last few years, but just as efficient, just as deadly. Kincaid with the basketball. Got Gillum in front of him. He goes left side to Osborne. Corner to Cottle. He's double teamed, and he finds Osborne.
I am kind of curious what Cottle's career high is and how close he is to it this game. Yeah, moving screen.
Call a screen on Fullwood. Man. That's his fifth. He's gone. So Johnson back in the game.
He had a good game though. He did really well.
He's played well. He's played well, and I've held to the fact that when the Bulldogs, as Gillum fires the three, back iron, no good. Cottle with the rebound, and immediately up to Osborne. And Gillum says, I don't know if you were thinking about going up and dunking it, but not today, my brother. Not today, my brother.
That was a tough.
That wasn't that bad, Chandler. He just made sure he wasn't going to make it.
He wasn't going.
You know what I mean?
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse in the middle school. I saw a guy get tased in the middle school. Yeah. So here we go. 81-58, 4:07 to play. Osborne at the line for two. But back to what I was saying, I've held to the fact this year that for the Bulldogs to have the success they want to have down the stretch of the season, I think Fullwood is gonna be a big factor for them.
Yeah, I do think he's coming into his own, feeling more confident in there, and you could tell that today.
81-58, missed the first, splits the pair though as Osborne gives them the 24-point lead. Hayes has it for Letcher to Delaney, high post. He's retreats to the 3-point line. In the corner back to Hayes. You know he's looking to move, but gets it down low to Amberg up and in.
Nice pass.
82-60.
Got a timeout here.
Got the Kemper timeout, 3:46 to go. 82-60 Bulldogs. We're going to go ahead and take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll finish this one out. Bulldogs on top on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, East Kentucky Chiropractic. Did you know we offer free transportation for our patients to our clinics within Perry County, a 10 to 15 mile radius? Call Tanner Collins at 606-487-9505, extension 319 to see if you qualify. Free transportation offered by Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Here at Kimber Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kimber's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest-lasting, best-looking brand names at Kimber's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kimber Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Here we go, folks. 82-60. 3:45 on the clock. Bulldogs up 22. Ball in hand in the winning minutes here.
Imagine, like you said, they're going to be slow and deliberate in what they do.
Cottle works it around. Osborne has it right corner. Back to Cottle to Kincaid. Just working around the 3-point line. Kincaid, left wing. Osborne at the logo. And he kind of coughs it up. Gives it back to Letcher coming the other way.
Nice
pump fake up and in. 82-62.
Nice pump fake there. Letcher still playing aggressive.
(82-62). Under 3 to play. Bulldogs. Cottle, high post.
Nice
oh, my goodness. The jam from Osborne.
Let him know about it, too.
And the foul.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. They just tased Ryan.
They just tased Ryan.
84,
let me tell you.
62.
Man, the bench got up after that one.
And Osborne's been nice all night. He could have ripped 2 or 3 of these off,
or
tried to, and he's laid them up.
He was gearing up. He was heating up for that.
He says, not today, my friends. We're getting on Sports Center Top 10 tonight. And here we go. Letcher the other way after the missed free throw. Gillum to Hayes, double teamed on the baseline, and he coughs it up. Osborne up ahead to Kincaid, and Kincaid going to dribble past half court, picks up his dribble. He thought about it. Cottle can't get it to go out of bounds. Going to go to the Cougars.
He probably could have thrown an alley-oop there to Osborne. It could have worked.
84-62. Napier going to take a rest probably for the rest of the night. 2:20 to go. 84-62 Bulldogs. 3 on the way from Ambergy. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Con down low to Hayes. He's swatted. Stuffed at the rim, and here we go. Cottle coming the other way for the Bulldogs. He's going to dribble it out. Take his time. Kincaid, high post to Cottle, a little head fake down low. Ooh, called for the foul. Hey, that was a pretty good shot at the strip by Con, but just a little too much, and that is 5 for him, and he's gone.
Nice job there by Cottle once again getting to the rack, and he's just been fun to watch throughout these years that he's been playing here at Hazard.
Free throw up and in. Cottle gets it to go. He's got to be around 30 points now.
We can find out right now. How many's he got?
85-62.
How many? He's got 27 right now.
27.
Still 27. Can he get to 30? Question mark.
Oh, and Letcher. Hayes going to lose it. Just coming off the rails. Some frustration setting in. This has been all Bulldogs tonight. Kincaid has it to Johnson, and he dribbles in, dribbles right back out. They're just trying to put an end to this one. Osborne off to Kincaid, 1:10 on the clock. Kincaid got Boggs on him.
So
and he's not going to let him have it easy, but Osborne in the corner.
Putting in the bench here.
Luke Combs down low to the big man. Johnson, the reverse layup.
That was nice.
87-62. Delaney, hop step, can't get it to go. And going to be Bulldog ball. And, baby, the squad is ready. The squad is ready.
The squad is ready.
38 seconds to go, and Hazard calls the Kipper timeout to empty the bench.
Not quite 30 for Cottle tonight, but 27 will do, I believe.
And Letcher going to empty the bench, too. Here we go, a little JV exhibition to end it. The first JV exhibition went into overtime. So
getting a little more.
This is more JV than you could ever dream of. This is double overtime JV.
Just love JV.
Bulldogs with it. Working around. We got one off the glass. Can't get it to go. Here comes Letcher the other way. Top of the key. Jaden Wright has it. Hands it off. Gets one to go. And the bucket and the foul. That's Riley Wright. So into the scoring column, baby.
Yes, sir. 9.6 seconds left. Better late than never.
Can't get it to go. And here we go. Bulldogs just going to dribble this one out in the hands of the youngsters here. And there we go. 87-64, your final score. And it's going to be Bulldogs all over Letcher Central. Seth Cottle, our player of the game. We'll get him to stop by here in just a second. Talk to us about this one and see how he feels out there. He's no stranger to these.
No, he's done this time or two.
But a big one, start to finish, Bulldogs. Just a moment here. Set. Here we go, our East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game, Seth Cottle. We have you unofficially with 27.7 rebounds and 6 assists, and that's probably a triple-double with Fletcher's stat. You know, he's hard on those rebounds and assists, you know.
Yes, sir. I just want to give all glory to God and grateful for these teammates and these coaches.
So you guys come out hot start, I think 10-2, and I think you had like 7 of those points, and then they come back 12-11, cut it to 1, and it's all Bulldogs from there. What's Coach telling you when it's 12-11?
Just main thing, defense
that
and rebounding.
That you can repeat on the radio.
Defense and rebounding, that was the main thing. They done great on the glass and all this and that. But no, they played great. But defense and rebounding was the main thing he said.
Yeah, the tough go is for Letcher Central Cougars. You guys have a big night. 87 points up on the board. You with 27, 7 and 6. What's a win? I know you guys kind of all A didn't go the way you guys wanted it to. You regroup, big win here. May not be able to play a game for a little bit, the way this weather goes. So what's a win right now mean for you?
It means a lot, and with that storm that's supposed to be coming this weekend, and we have a week until we play again, I'm pretty sure. So going into a break like that with a win, it helps a lot.
You probably wouldn't even be able to play if you tried this weekend. The things are going. But, you all have won, like you kind of mentioned, 4 in a row now since that Breathitt loss. So, how do you all maintain that momentum as you go into the postseason?
Just can't quit. That was only halfway through the season. Still got a whole other season. And, come March when tournament time starts, it's a new season. I mean, everybody's 0-0, so we just got to stay where our feet are and keep moving forward and not worry about the past.
Yeah. You probably feel like you'll be a different team, a better team by the time you get to the end, just like everybody else too,
yes,
to get to that point. How do you all, what do you think you all are maybe trying to grow in, or what areas are you trying to grow in as you get further along in the season?
Defense, that's the main thing. Defense wins championships. That's what we got to focus on and work on.
So your next game next week, I think next Friday against the, I think surely we'll be thawed out by Friday. Hopefully. I don't know. But next game is against Perry Central Commodores, big district matchup. Here's a stat for you, Chandler.
Oh, I love
and
stats.
You can confirm it here, but you have never lost to Perry Central in your career.
Is that true?
Since my freshman year.
Okay.
Since I've entered high school.
Since you've entered high school?
Yeah.
Okay. So as a middle schooler, but because I saw someone actually, I might have actually seen a graphic. There may have been a graphic. Look, here we go. 10-0 versus Perry Central, 148 points.
Wow.
Or since you've been in high school, you've not lost a district game? Leslie or Buckhorn either?
Yes, sir.
This kid is sickening. 27.
What is your career high, actually?
My career high?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Wow, I figured you would know. Wow.
He knows. He doesn't want to say it on there.
I think so, yeah.
Fletch knows it. 36. Well, we'll see. Either way it goes. 87-64. Big game here. Congrats, Seth.
I appreciate it.
Great to see you out there playing hard as always. And floor game. I'll get you one more question in there. What? Two fouls within like a minute for Big Tuck early in the game, but Javion comes in. I thought he handled it really well. What do you think he can add to you guys down the stretch of the season?
Javion can add a lot, and he's grown a crazy amount since the start of the season, and he's there for whenever Big Tuck needs a break or whatnot.
Oh, here we go.
He's grown a lot.
All right, folks, we'll go ahead and take our final break. Are we ready to shut it down here? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and shut this one down. The Bulldogs, wave to the camera, everybody.
Yeah.
87-64. They take down Letcher Central. Dominant fashion. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, UK Ole Miss, on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Thank you.